So one of the things that I was trying to focus on this week, one of the messages that I heard from this past Sunday was that forgiveness does not always require you getting back into a friendship relationship with someone. That it doesn't always require you to reconcile. And you have to have wisdom in knowing that because I think sometimes we try to put both of them together, forgiveness, and then we're gonna go reconcile this person, which the preacher also stated that because that's something that some of us has been doing, some of us have been doing, and that's caused us to struggle with actually truly forgiving someone because we're trying to put both of them together. And yes, I do believe that there's some relationships, friendships, you don't need to reconcile. They need to stay broken, need to stay where they at, dead, broken off, apart. Their relationship do not need to come back to life. And yes, people do change, but that change is on them. That's when they'll make that decision. And I think some of us, because the heart that we want people to change, and sometimes we're trying to make them change when it's not in their heart to do. And we have to learn how to let it go. And even letting go, you have to just, go through that process. And what I mean by go through the process of crying, go through the process of what you have to do to let that relationship go, that friendship go, but go through it. Don't skip over that because I think we just want to get over things so quickly instead of just allowing ourselves to breathe, let those emotions out, and then we're going to pick up that lesson we learned and we're going to go forward. Because in the past, that's something that I had to do. I had to learn that not everybody's for me, not everybody respect me, not everybody value me. And some of the people I was hanging around, that they were showing those behaviors, they were showing those habits and signs that I'm not really all that important to them like that. When it comes to our relationship or friendship, like there's certain things I wouldn't know about. Things would be playing without me. Or if I need something, I wouldn't get that from them. Or maybe it may seem like I'm complaining to them if I say, hey, I need this or need that. But when it comes to just even trying to move forward in that we have to also understand that everybody's not like that either. That there are people out there that will be good friends to you. There is people out there that be great spouses. That you don't have to just limit yourself, based off your bad experience. And forgiveness also do not mean that you just be a pushover and you let people walk over you. Because some people use that to say, hey, you supposed to forgive me, so I can say this to you. I can do this. Or if I say talk to you in a type of way this one week, next week we're gonna be back friends. No, you have to confront. You have to confront that. You don't just sit there, just let that be. And that's something I'm learning too, because I try to have like a gracious spirit, have a merciful spirit to people, but I also understand that confrontation is needed, and some people really don't know what they're doing is wrong unless you tell them. Regardless how they take it, but you have to bring it up to them so they can know, hey, this ain't cool, this ain't good, I gotta change this. So that's something that I learned, something I want to keep my heart going forward with. That not every relationship needs to be brought back together. You have to learn how to let those things go and just move on. It doesn't make you a bad person. You're not going to go to hell because you say, hey, I want to be friends with this person anymore based off this situation, or I'm not going to get in this relationship anymore based off that. And some of us have good, valid reasons. Now, I'm not saying that you just cut out people because, oh, they ain't say this right, or they ain't do this. And that's probably a one time thing for them. It wasn't a habit. And what I'm speaking on, people that have formed the habits, this is a constant thing in that relationship or friendship, something that you do have to address, something that you have to see. And one final thing, go in when it comes to, getting to know people, go in with your eyes open. See what you need to see. Stop with the blinders, stop with the rose colored glasses, stop with the wishful thinking that I wish it was like that. See who people are for see people for who they are. Get to know them, talk them, have that conversation. Because I think that's one side of it that we don't really talk about. Get to know people first. Really sit down, talk with them. It's not, and that's for you not to just let me find out every little bad thing they're doing. No, so I can know who I'm dealing with.